We talked about just how bad that offensive was last year, and this kind of puts it in perspective. This is from Sharp Football. Percentage of drives ending in a punt or turnover in 2024. Browns were number one with 70. The next closest is at 62, and those are three of the four worst teams in football. But 70% of their drives ended in punts or turn, and that has to come back to quarterback. That's all quarterback play.
Yeah, especially early in the year with Watson in particular, so many sacks that he was taking, and I tried to go back and look at some of the whys because I think forever in watching football, if the sack totals were high, we instinctively blamed the offensive line, and I think we've learned a lot more through the years that hey, the quarterback's probably the biggest driver of sack totals and sometimes even pressure because if you can get rid of the ball quickly, you're going to protect your offensive line. Well, Watson was doing the opposite of that, and there was key fourth downs that I remember that were open receivers where he's bailing from the pocket, and other times where probably should have thrown the ball a little bit sooner and he's taken a negative play or he's just not the some of the on-field for Watson was him just not seeing the field, and he took a lot of negative plays in Houston as well, but he offset that with big time throws down the field and special plays with his legs, and you just did not see enough of that in Cleveland. So it was Watson's inconsistency, ability to see the field, throw the ball accurately, and inability to run the ball. I mean, it was all of that added up. The offensive line certainly played worse than they had in previous years, but again, I think Watson had something to do with that, just holding the ball. But yeah, everything kind of fell apart, was inconsistent, and I do believe Watson was the biggest driver for that.